Chinese Premier Li Qiang has stated that China and Egypt should consistently facilitate two-way trade and investment, strengthen industrial alignment and market connectivity, and push for a higher level of win-win cooperation. Meeting with Speaker of the Egyptian House of Representatives, Hanifi al-Gebeli, Li emphasized the long-standing friendship and called for high-quality Belt and Road cooperation, particularly in digital and green economy sectors. Gebeli affirmed Egypt's support for the One China principle and readiness to expand cooperation with Beijing. The central banks of Egypt and China have signed 3 memoranda of understanding aimed at significantly promoting the use of the Chinese yuan and expanding electronic payment cooperation. Key discussions included a potential currency swap agreement, settling payments in local currencies, and linking payment systems. These agreements, including one to encourage yuan usage in the China-Egypt Trade and Economic Cooperation Zone, and others to expand Union Pay card acceptance in Egypt, underscore efforts to strengthen their strategic partnership and economic integration. The Central Bank of Lebanon has announced the implementation of a new monthly withdrawal ceiling for bank accounts, a decision that took many in the country by surprise. These restrictions aim to regulate the flow of money through Lebanese banks and stabilize the financial market and ongoing economic challenges weighing on the national currency as part of efforts to curb the worsening monetary crisis. The Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries has forecast that oil will remain the leading global energy source until 2050 at least, holding a 29.8% share. In its World Oil Outlook 2050 report, OPEC states that global primary energy demand is set to rise by approximately 23% by 2050, largely driven by non-OECD countries. Despite record renewable energy additions, the overall surge in energy demand continues to fuel consumption of traditional sources like oil and natural gas. The report projects increased demand for all primary energy sources except coal, with oil and natural gas collectively retaining over half of the global energy mix. Oil prices fell by around 2% on Thursday as investors weighed the potential impact of Trump's tariffs on the global economic growth. Brent crude futures were down 2.02% at $68.77 a barrel. U.S. West Texas Intermediate crude fell 2.35% to $66.77 a barrel. On Wednesday, Trump threatened Brazil, Latin America's largest economy, with a punitive 50% tariff on exports to the United States after a public dispute with his Brazilian counterpart, Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva. President Trump's Monday announcement of a 50% tariff on all imported copper sent immediate shockwaves through the market. On the New York exchange, prices soared by as much as 17% intraday, hitting all-time high and marking the largest single-day jump since 1989. Prices settled up 13% at $5.68 per pound by the close of trading. Bitcoin soared to a new all-time high, near $112,000 late on Wednesday, fueled by increased risk appetite and strong institutional demand. The world's largest cryptocurrency has advanced over 18% since the beginning of the year. The rally also boosted Ether, the second largest digital currency, which hit a one-month high of $2,790.